guard without any forces, but it looks like it's going to pay off for him. And then, like I said, we're going to see Jangbi roll Frozean in the mid game because he's just going to have so many troops here. He looks like he's got a Reaver and 2 Zealots, and so this is going to also keep Frozean in his base even longer while he gets possibly even a 4th base going. I wouldn't be surprised. Jangbi is a crazy macro mother of... Anyway, he's got a lot of macro, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him get up another base here. Looks like some vultures are out, though. They're going to try and do some harassment. They're not going to get shut down at that 3rd expansion by some dragoons and a little pylon wall, and I don't think they're going to be able to get into the natural either. He's got his force over there in a nice little line. But anyway, Jangbi is going to be able to do some harassment now and keep... Oh, no turret for you. Sorry, buddy. And... Oh, the SCV got out of the Scarab's way, so it's not going to... Anyway, but Frozean, basically, he knows that this is a macro game. He's going to try and take his 3rd base here. But he's going to have to work hard for it, because he's going to... This is... crap, I keep forgetting the name of the maps. This is... I believe... oh my gosh, sorry, I'll think of it in a second. But this is the map where your 3rd expansion is pretty close. This used to be very, very good for Terran because the bases are so close to each other that you know, you can take your 3rd base very easily. But they actually changed the map. This is the 2nd version of the map. And they changed it so that it's not as easy for people to do that. And so, whoa. Oh, Cell bomb's going down. Oh, the Reaver's out. Oh, it's going to do some damage to those tanks. Going to take out 1 tank. Is he going to take out 1 more hit? Oh, the 2nd tank goes down. Oh, Reaver. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a little risky by dropping that Reaver out. I think he wanted those SCV kills. And, oh, man, that would have been a nice little bunch of SCVs if he got it at the right moment. But, anyway. Yeah, they changed it so that it's a little bit more difficult for Terran to hold that 3rd base. But it still is very advantageous because they can just set things up. Byzantium, that's the one. Byzantium. Sorry, this is Byzantium too. So, so anyway, but point being, that's why I've been talking for like the last 3 minutes about this. I'm sorry about why Frozean is moving out, and he's moving out for his 3rd base, and he's already got his 3rd base now. So a little bit late on that, Mole Trap. Oh, man. So, like I said, we're probably going to look for Jangbi to get up his 4th base pretty soon since he knows that Frozean has that 3rd base up. And he's getting all kinds of tech as well. He's got the Reavers out. Now he's getting his Templar Archives warping in as well. And Jangbi, of course, famous for his crazy, ridiculous Psystorms against Terran players, notably his game against Nada. Oh, those Vultures are going to be able to get in and just get close enough to take out a couple probes. That's actually not bad there. But it's not going to hurt Jangbi too much. He's only going to lose those couple probes. And took out the gas probes, and Jangbi hasn't replaced them yet. That's interesting. I don't know if he realized that happened. Stargate going up now, so we're probably going to see some Arbiters, actually. If you see carriers, I mean, basically, when you see a Stargate, it's either going to be Arbiters or carriers, for the most part, 99% of the time. And the way you tell is usually later in the game, it's Arbiters, because they have too many ground forces and too much upgrades invested into those ground forces, so you want something that will support the ground forces. If it's earlier in the game, then it's probably a quick tech to carriers, especially if they don't have a lot of ground forces around. So we're probably going to see Arbiters, and also the Templar Archives is a good signal. Anyway, just in case you're wondering, whoa, Dragoon's taking out some mines there, chasing these vultures around, and this is, you know, this is what a good Terran player needs to do, is just do some vulture harassment. And it looks like getting that 3rd cannon down just in time. It looks like that's what sorry, I'm flummoxing myself here. That's what Frozean is trying to do here. Is he's trying to... There's the Arbiter Tribunal, yeah. He's trying to do some harassment, and that's really what you need to do, is just take out probes. But he hasn't been terribly successful, is what my point was going to be. Is he hasn't really taken out a lot of, you know, probes. He's taken out maybe 5 or 6 probes the whole time with his vultures, and he's lost a lot of those vultures. So he hasn't been doing terribly well. But as you can see, he has built up a significant force. He may be actually going for a push here, and this could be a pretty good timing push before the Arbiters are out. He could be able to do some damage here. I'm not sure if this is a push or if he's just going to try and push his control line out forward and try and take more ground so he can take another base. But yeah, you know, I think he's probably gonna build up a little bit more. He's got only +1 weapons at this point. He may be going for 2-1 push. Sometimes players will wait; they'll get that second armory up, which Frozean just did. And actually, Jangbi moving in here. His zealots aren't. I don't think they're speed upgraded at this point. They may be actually. It's hard to tell. But wow, nice scarab in the middle of that melee, taking a lot of stuff. And now I think he needs to back off now, though. He's only got dragoons left. He needs to back off. There he goes. Backing off, but at least he did significant damage to Frozean's army. Frozean is not going to be able to continue his push, and he's actually going to be in a little bit of a tenuous position now, only with 4 tanks. He's going to be macroing more tanks now, but still, he did not have a lot of tanks there. Ooh, Comsat going off, sees the Stargate moving, but did not see the Arbiter Tribunal. He can assume as well as I can, though, that it is going to be Arbiters, though. But Jangbi might be in a little bit of trouble here, actually, because he's only got 1 base up on Frozean at this point. Oh no, his Templar he has to self-storm his Templar. Oh no, that was tragic. He needed those storms in the heat of battle. But oh man, look at that. There's nothing protecting Frozean's tanks in the middle of the map. And Jangbi, they are speed upgraded. I'm sorry, for some reason I thought they weren't for a second. But he's had the Citadel up for a long time, so it makes sense that they are upgraded. I was just on crack. I think it was because they were getting caught up attacking the vultures and everything, so they were moving a little bit slower there. But Frozean is in a decent position here. If Jangbi attacked his position right now, he could take out that position pretty easily because of the mines, and there's only tanks. There's not a lot of vultures to protect them right now, so that's a little bit bad for him. But he is in a good position. He's making a push on Jangbi's natural. Actually, Jangbi's going to go for a flank. And oh my gosh, he got all the way into the natural. Jangbi was not paying attention. He's going to try and go around from behind. And there's just so many mines and tanks in the middle here. This is going to be really hard for him to pull off. And Jangbi actually is going to go for a counter, it looks like. He's setting up for a counterattack. Arbiters are in play. So he's going to try and break out at the same time as going in for a counter. Zealots going in. Jangbi, Frozean has nothing back in his base. He has nothing back in his base to protect against this. All of his forces, almost all of his forces are at home. Mind Drag into the tanks. Beautiful Mind Drag. Going to take that out. I don't know if Jangbi has enough forces, though, to hold that off. And Jangbi may actually go down. All of his gateways, almost all of his gateways are in his base. He does not have any way of macroing outside to get a flank there, and I think it might have been a better idea for him to go and flank this force and save his main. It looks like Jangbi is actually going to lose this game. Wow, me and 95% of the fans may have been wrong about this, actually. The Arbiter's going down. He needs to stasis, but he needs to protect that Arbiter from the Goliath. There, the Goliath goes down. Nice stasis. He's not moving out yet, though. There's still more tanks in the background. Oh my gosh.